Yeah, it was hot on track. It was hot inside these race cars, guys. 99-degree ambient temperatures for 250-lap races. About an hour and 40 minutes. Those drivers were strapped into that race car. A lot of water weight loss, physically exhausted. So after the race, a lot of drivers trying to prepare for another one today. They're getting IVs. They're taking ice baths, whatever they have to do. Luckily today, only 81 degrees, quite a bit cooler, but still, some of these drivers might be suffering about half distance.
Should I have already seen the championship standings, or how quick do we need to do that? So is this coming in while they're talking?
Driving the number 8 Husky Chocolate Honda for Chip Ganassi Racing, 2022 Indianapolis 500 champion and current point.
And then who should talk over that? Or is it just like 7 seconds, just me doing it? Okay. Okay. Copy. Okay, you can pretend like Hinch is finishing. Do that, roll it in time. Hinch tells me it's going to be hot. So Joseph Newgarden won the race yesterday for the 4th time, and the championship tightens up even more. He's only... Okay, yeah, hopefully it comes quick. 15 points behind, and there are 5 within 38 points. Let's hear from yesterday's winner with Dave Burns.
When I tried to find Joseph Newgarden earlier today, he was in a strategy meeting. I said, yeah, right. Where is he really? Because their strategy is to get out front and lead every lap. He almost did that yesterday. How do you complete the double today, Joseph? He will tell me, and I will throw to Dylan Welch.
And Dave, we will talk to Jimmy about those big moves yesterday and then ask him how confident he's feeling, given how confident he looked yesterday. And then that'll be it.
So we got an option there. We could just save time and let Townsend just pick it up, or do you want me to ask him something? Are we back on camera? If we're back on camera, I'll ask him something. So, all right, what'd you make of what Jimmy did?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of squirming from both me and James up in the booth yesterday just looking at some of the moves Jimmy Johnson was making because they looked pretty low probability at the time. This was going high around the rookie Callum Ilott, but he was so far high up the track here at Iowa where the marbles can build quite aggressively during the race. So we were nervous that he might lose it up in the gray area as he made it work, but there was also a spin, which we may or may not show. Okay. So he spun earlier on the race, but he made it work and he survived. Not a top 10 finish, but he learned so much by being creative that I think he could be a threat today.
Hinch, we talked about the heat, but even if it's not hot here, this is a very physical place.
On a cool day, this is a tough place to get around Townsend. The speeds through these corners, the high banking here, the G-forces are incredible. You're talking about 3.5 sustained G through the corners. At those kind of G-forces, the human lungs can't expand, so you actually have to hold your breath in the corners. Here we are on board with Pato O'Ward through 1 and 2. As he comes off now, you let your breath off, grab a couple breaths, make an adjustment in the car, talk to the crew on the radio, then big gulp of air going through 3 and 4. Again, 3 Gs, trying to compress your lungs. You let it happen coming off of 4. You get a couple breaths on the front straight. It's only 3 or 4 seconds before you get back to a corner, so a lot of mental preparation for these drivers on how they handle these quick laps here at Iowa.
I have a hard time changing the radio station while I'm driving, so I'm not going to side up. We're about ready to go. The weekend continues, and it has been awesome all weekend long. We've and this would be in this segment here. So the Arrow McLaren and SP drivers are in good spirits today. And this, okay. Tim McGraw and Florida Georgia Line played yesterday. And are we seeing Gwen Stefani or just those? Next, okay. And then there was more music today as well. Indycar Live is presented by Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need. Copy.
I mean, I don't know. I thought it worked just you throwing it in. Yeah, that's fine.
Are you doing the next segment? And if not, Okay, yeah, I kind of want to see what the 200 green sheet is.
Minor Team Penske Chevrolet, Scott McLaughlin.
This is all VO. I've told Dave what I'm doing.
In row 2.
All season long, grab your mobile device and scan the QR code on the screen now for a chance to win 25. Is this what I'm doing? I'm reading 7A. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. All season long, grab your mobile device and scan the QR code on the screen now for a chance to win $25,000 from Hy-Vee. Scan the code and register at HyVeeDeals.com for your chance to take home the big prize. And Hy-Vee has helped bring in the big axe. Gwen Stefani has already played today. Good show and good crowd on hand early today to get set for IndyCar action. There's Bama. Yep. Okay. Yep. Hy-Vee has helped bring in the headliners and more, including someone with Dave Burns I think we're all familiar with.
You may have seen him from stage or screen or compact disc or gourmet burgers. Mark Wahlberg joins us here. Mark, tell us about your association with Hy-Vee and why you're here today.
Whatever you do, just don't call me Rocky Mark, okay? Say hi to your mother for me.
And I will do exactly what you say, Mr. Wahlberg. Second question will be about, you've not done a racing film yet. See all this, what do you think? Wahlberg behind the wheel. Book it, Kevin.
At the end of it, and then I can get the break as quickly as you want there. I need to tease the ceremonies, so we're getting close to green flag. Okay, the next one should be very simple. I'm gonna. Renee showed it to me, and I'm gonna make it up. I mean, it's fine. I know what's going on. I know we're on the air at noon on Saturday. Xfinity follows us all on NBC, and then the Cup Series on Sunday on NBC. Cup Series starts at. Is that time listed in the graphic? Do I need to say? Just say Sunday. Watch out for the curbs. Oh, I'm glad you showed this to me. It's kind of long. Who won the races last year? Dinger?